Sir in the front right here.
Hello.
Obviously, it's been a little bit since we last saw you fight in the UFC. So I guess just how's life been since then? Because we saw you, at the Olympics with the torch. You came out of the arena and everything. Just how's life been since your last fight?
My life was exactly the same like every year. Just without a fight, go to the gym, training, family, simplicity like.
You were obviously supposed to fight in October before this fight got bumped to December. Did you prefer that date in Abu Dhabi, or do you like the fact that you're fighting in Las Vegas at the end of the year?
There are less taxes in Abu Dhabi, so yeah, unfortunately. And less jet lag also, but yeah, anyway, that's cool. Vegas, I like it, and that's okay.
Volkov was in here earlier, and obviously since you beat him last time, you guys have both kept winning, and he said at this point it just made sense that you guys would rematch possibly for this #1 contender. But were you surprised that they presented you with Volkov, considering how dominantly you beat him the last time?
No, that's not a surprise. This fight makes sense. Like it just above me, so that's completely normal. And in front of me, there are Jones, Tom. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. So yeah, this makes sense.
Do you view this as a #1 contender fight for the heavyweight title?
If I am,
Do you think it is?
Est-ce que tu vois ça comme étant le match qualificatif?
like a semi-final, a little bit. Yes, of course. Yeah, that's true.
Volkov said that he viewed this as round 6, 7, 8 because you guys have already fought 5 rounds before. Do you view that similarly, or is this just an entirely new fight for you?
Je suis pas sûr.
Volkov, lui, voit ça comme une continuité de votre combat. Donc, c'est le round 6.
Ah, that's nice. That's nice. No, it's going to be different. It's completely different because this time it will be in 3 rounds. The last time it was 5. The cage is different. So no, it will be different.
Do you see, since your last fight, any major changes that he's undergone? Because like he said, he's training with more heavyweights now, and he's doing a lot more grappling to prepare for these bigger guys. So do you see anything different from then to now?
I don't know. I didn't see anything special when I saw his last fight. I saw exactly, not exactly, because he's still already in a high-level striking. I saw this same guy, yeah.
And then just last one for me, he was also in here, and he said that he thought Tom Aspinall was more deserving to be the heavyweight champion than Jon Jones, considering Jon doesn't really have interest in fighting Tom. I'm curious who you view as the rightful heavyweight champion of the world.
Il a l'impression que pour lui, Tom Aspinall est le légitime.
Légitime par rapport.
Est-ce que tu vois qui, toi, comme légitime?
At this day, Jones is the champion, Tom and tournament champion. This is it.
Ciryl, do you feel like because everyone in your division seems to be just talking about Jon and Tom, that you were being unfairly forgotten as one of the best in the world at your weight?
Est-ce que tu as l'impression que, comme tout le monde parle de Jones et de Tom, qu'on a oublié que tu es l'un des...
Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with this situation. You see, for the moment, I'm just focused on Volkov, and after, we're going to talk maybe if I win this Saturday, me, Tom, what's going to happen. But for the moment, I got no ego. I don't.
Yeah, I understand you don't want to talk about it. Do you believe that maybe outside of Jon Jones, you versus Tom is probably the biggest fight in this division?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
You mentioned that this fight with Volkov is going to be different than the first one. Is that mainly because of the round differences, or are you planning to approach him in a different style this way?
Au-delà des rounds qui seront différents sur ce nouveau combat, est-ce que tu vois autre chose qui va être différent?
For the moment, no. No, not really. Not big difference.
Ciryl, the Paris arenas were packed with fans from the first fight. In America, most fans don't enter the arena until the main card. What do you think is the difference between American MMA fans and European MMA fans?
Les fans arrivent très tôt en début de combat en France, alors qu'ici, les fans n'arrivent pas tant que c'est pas la même carte. Qu'est-ce qui fait cette différence, à ton avis?
That's a great question. I don't know. I don't have a good answer. Maybe because there are really more events there, probably. Like in France, it's just one time. This is new, so the people are really...
Gotcha. And one more from me. French MMA has been on the rise the last couple years. You've been the face of it. Could you tell me the name of a couple prospects from MMA Factory that you think will do well in the UFC very soon?
Cool.
Tu as été la face du MMA français pendant longtemps. Est-ce que tu peux lui citer quelques noms des...
Non, je voulais que tu cites justement.
Oh, moi
Yeah, we
Abou Younusov,
yeah, Abu Yunusov.
Paulin Béguet,
Yeah, Polan became my sparring partner also.
William Gomis,
William Gomez, but you know him already because he's already in the UFC.
Daria,
Who?
Daria,
Daria, see, Daria, the Russian girl. We have a lot of good fighters. Some people are really close. Some people just started this career. But in MMA Factory, you have a lot of stars.
Ciryl, to your left, right here. Obviously, last time you were here at the T-Mobile Arena, you were headlining against no other than Jon Jones. So I just want to ask, how has this fight week compared to that fight week against Jon Jones so far?
La différence de...
comment tu compares ce combat avec le combat que tu as, le combat de Jon Jones? Les deux, quelle est la comparaison, la différence que tu fais?
That's completely different. Yeah, completely different. That's not for the title shot. It will be in 3 rounds. No, it's completely different. It's completely different. Like, yeah, the crowd it will be probably different, but.
Et toi, comment tu vis la différence, toi, sur la préparation, la fight week?
So you had the question during my camp, like my mindset.
Oh, just like how different is this week compared to?
Everything is different. Like, just it will be in the T-Mobile Arena. That is the same thing, but everything is different.
Awesome. And when part of your layoff, you were actually shooting for the new Netflix show that just came out, The Cage. So I want to ask, how was that process like, and is this something you want to do more going forward?
Il dit que tu as tourné récemment le film La Cage et que c'est sur Netflix. Est-ce que tu comptes en faire plus? Est-ce que c'est quelque chose que tu as juste fait comme ça au passage?
It was a great experience. First experience. It was really cool to do that. So if you have any proposition, yeah, why not?
And I don't know like the statistics behind the show, but it seemed like it was doing well. It was on the top 10s for a while. So have you heard anything of them trying to bring the show back or something like that for another season?
Il parle de La Cage sur Netflix. Ouais. Ils sont numéro 1 en France pendant longtemps. En tout cas, sur le top 10, ils sont restés longtemps. Est-ce que tu penses qu'il y aura une saison 2?
Probably, yeah. Because of the success at this time, I think there's going to be a second season, yeah.
And Taylor or Ibrahim?
Taylor, of course.
Ciryl, right here. Right here.
Yeah.
Ciryl, can you describe the experience of getting to carry the Olympic torch in Paris earlier this year?
This means a lot for me, like because I'm from my hype from MMA, and MMA is not how you say that un sport Olympic. It's not an Olympic sport, like so. But I touch this a little bit with some guys in the judo, in some sport like that, and to be there and to have a consideration for the Olympic Games, even if I'm from MMA, was an incredible sensation.
You now have several countrymen. Your teammate Nazardine, Manon Fior, also doing well. What is it like to see just more talent finally finding big success in big fights in MMA from France?
Qu'est-ce que ça te fait d'avoir tous tes compatriotes qui commencent à trouver pas mal de succès au MMA?
It was an evidence. It was an evidence for me. Like I said, when I was a little bit lonely, when I started my career in the UFC, every time I say, no worries, it's going to come in. We have a lot of stars in France because every time I expose that, which sport we are not good in my country. We are good in the soccer, rugby, handball, basketball, athleticism, every sport. And so it was just a time question.
Matter of time.
How you say that?
Matter of time.
Thank you.
Ciryl right here. When you first joined the UFC, you were really active. I think you had 4 fights in 2019, 3 fights in 2021. Of course, the past couple of years, things have slowed down a little bit. Moving forward, is the plan to kind of get back to that activity, 2-3 fights every year? Is that what you want?
I don't want to be in the rush, like 4 fights per year, because I want to do a great camp every time before a fight. like because I learned a little bit, but it was a beautiful proposition. But the fight against Jones, unfortunately, it was a little bit short. So I prefer to have time to prepare the fight. So if I got 2, maybe 3 per year, why not?
As a top contender in this division, do you have a personal preference of what Jon Jones does next? Do you care whether he sticks around and fights Aspinall, or would you be just as fine to see him walk away from the sport and retire?
If you want to talk about entertainment, why not with Alex Pereira? Yeah, it will be a great fight. Yeah.
Est-ce que tu es concerné par le fait que Jon Jones reste ou qu'il prenne la retraite? Est-ce que ça change quelque chose pour toi?
Oh no. This doesn't change anything for me. Like I just want to be. I don't have this question on my head like if I need or not to have my revenge against him. No, that's like that. Unfortunately, no. I'm focused on me to be the best of the division. That's just my target.
Ciryl, comment t'as fait pour te motiver pour ce
Ouais,
combat?
je t'ai pas dit tout à l'heure. Attends, viens on discute.
Ah oui, on est noyé dans le truc. Comment est-ce que tu as fait pour te motiver pour ce combat-là? Parce que tu l'as déjà battu en 5 rounds, tu le connais. C'est des combats, en plus, il était disputé, même si tu as gagné clairement, c'était quand même un peu chiant, etc. Comment tu fais pour psychologiquement te motiver pour ce combat-là?
Non, très facile à se motiver. La sensation que j'ai eue, c'est revanche, et c'est la première fois de ma vie que je fais une revanche, tout sport de combat confondu. Et donc au début, ça m'a pas excité comme un combat, comme un nouvel opposant, tu vois. Et donc du coup, c'était juste ça. Mais à partir du moment où je suis rentré dans mon camp d'entraînement, et puis surtout, ça fait sens. Il est juste collé à moi, derrière moi, donc il n'y a pas de... Mais non, j'ai pris ce camp d'entraînement très sérieusement et vraiment avec plaisir. On a passé beaucoup de temps à préparer ce combat-là. En plus, il a été repoussé. Donc non, très facile à préparer. Enfin, en tout cas, de rentrer dedans, quoi, très facile.
Est-ce qu'il y a une partie de toi qui veut, même si c'est 3 rounds, donc qu'il est quand même assez durable, est-ce qu'il y a une partie de toi qui te dit, bon, soit tu veux essayer de montrer de nouveaux trucs, c'est-à-dire de fermer un petit peu les bouches de tout le monde et peut-être le mettre au sol ou quoi que ce soit, ou de le finir à tout prix, ou est-ce que tu es en mode, ça sert à rien de prendre des risques inconsidérés, juste le dominer?
Non, j'ai déjà emmené des mecs au sol. On sait très bien que je prends plus de plaisir debout. Mais quand il y a des opportunités, je les tente, même si ça aboutit pas. Je sais que sur le premier combat, j'ai eu des timings. C'était pas les meilleurs. J'ai senti qu'il était solide et que j'allais dépenser de l'énergie. C'était du synchrone. Là, si j'ai encore un bon timing, comme j'ai déjà pu avoir avec lui, peut-être que je l'emmènerai au sol. J'ai déjà emmené des gars au sol, Francis, Jairzinho. Je suis pas dans l'optique de dire faut que je prouve des choses aux gens, faut que je montre que je suis emmené au sol parce que ou bien faire non. Moi je suis concentré sur le fait que je veux gagner mon combat et j'aimerais le gagner avec la manière que ce soit debout ou au sol. J'aimerais terminer le combat avant la fin.
Et dernière question, là pour les années qui viennent, est-ce que tu as un plan un peu de ce que tu veux faire ou est-ce que tu prends les combats un par un et tu vois ce qui se passe parce que forcément le paysage il change tout le temps. Comment est-ce que tu vois les prochains combats et genre 2025?
Non, alors moi tu sais, j'ai toujours marché un peu main dans la main avec l'UFC. On a toujours fait confiance au process, aux propositions de l'UFC. Nous on écoute l'UFC vraiment. Quand il y a une proposition, on en discute et quand il n'y a pas de proposition, on discute de rien du tout, quoi. Pour répondre aux polémiques que j'ai refusé un tel. Non, nous on discute avec l'UFC, on ne discute pas avec Twitter, les réseaux.
Ça t'a saoulé un peu ça ou pas?
Bien sûr que ça m'a saoulé, mais bon après si ça avait vraiment saoulé, j'aurais pris le créneau et je serais monté au créneau, je veux dire, sur les réseaux. Mais j'ai rien à prouver aux gens. S'ils veulent des vraies infos, ils vont poser des questions aux bonnes personnes. Ils vont poser des questions à l'UFC et l'UFC donnera la réponse que je suis en train de te donner. J'ai refusé absolument personne. La seule fois que j'ai refusé, malheureusement, c'était à quelques semaines, ils m'ont proposé juillet. Mais malheureusement, avec l'UFC, on avait choisi des dates pour tourner un film 2 mois dans l'année, tu vois. Et malheureusement, c'est tombé là.
En réalité, tu n'as même pas refusé.
J'ai même pas refusé.
Tu as donné la possibilité qu'ils parlent avec...
Qui parle avec la production. C'est-à-dire qu'avec la production, ils en ont déduit que ça allait coûter beaucoup trop d'argent. Donc malheureusement, ça s'est pas fait. Mais c'est pas grave.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you.